Hi there, I'm Kate. Welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to make use of all that wonderful kale that's coming in from the garden. We're going to make a massaged kale salad. There are many different kinds of kale available, and the kind that we're going to use today is called dragon kale or lacinato. It's a traditional heirloom Italian kale, and it has a very sweet flavor and very dark green color. You can make this recipe with any type of kale. This is just what I happen to have coming in the garden right now. So the first thing we're going to do is strip the ribs out of the kale. Not too hard to do, so that we're left with just the leaves. So we're going to strip all of these ribs. The ribs are perfectly edible, but they're pretty tough, and so a lot of people don't like to have them. That's why we're taking the ribs out. You can certainly save them and saute them in another dish, but in a salad we like it to be tender, so the tough ribs are not welcome. Okay, we've stripped the ribs out, and all we have left are the tender leaves. So we're going to take the leaves. The easiest way to cut them up, we're going to cut them into small pieces, is I'm going to take them and roll them up like a cigar. That's the easiest way to kind of manipulate them. So you can see a nice sharp knife, and I'm going to cut them into little ribbons. And then I'm going to cut them again so that they're in very small pieces instead of unmanageable larger pieces. I'm going to put my kale pieces in a very large bowl because I need to have room to manipulate. So these are all going into the bowl. And the next step that we're going to do is we're going to mince a garlic clove, a nice big plump of garlic. This is not peeled yet, and peeling garlic is not easy to do, so one of the easiest things to do is just take your knife and smash it. It makes the peel come right off the clove. You can discard the peel. I like to take off the end of it, and then I like to smash it a little bit again because it makes it easier to mince, and then I'm just going to mince it into little tiny pieces. And then I'm going to put it in my bowl with my kale. Comes the fun part, the massaging part. I'm going to use some fresh olive oil. Really high quality olive oil makes a big difference. And just put a little bit in, not a whole lot, just enough to sort of glaze the leaves. And then we're going to massage it. And what this does is it breaks it down and it makes it tender. It takes the bitterness away. It sounds a little bit odd to serve someone a massaged kale salad, but it will surprise you how tasty it is. And you can see I'm basically just crushing it. And the olive oil is great for your hands in the process. Once it's nicely crushed, you can see it's even darker green than it was when we cut it up because all of those juices have been released. Wonderful scent. To make the salad, what you do is a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, the juice of about half of a lemon, toss it a bit, and then you're ready to serve. You can certainly use a vinaigrette on this if you'd rather, but the lemon juice gives it a nice fresh flavor and really lets you taste the goodness of the garden. And after the salad's ready to go, I like to dress it with Parmesan. These are some flakes of Parmesan. Gives it an extra special flavor. You can also use grated Parmesan. And you have a wonderful, easy salad from the garden. You can add tomatoes, you can add peppers, anything that your heart desires, but you get that essence of kale coming through because you've released it by massaging it.